In a serene valley, surrounded by majestic mountains, there lay a quaint monastery that had stood the test of time. The monastery was renowned not for its size or wealth, but for the profound wisdom of its resident monk named Brother Cedric. Travelers from far and wide sought him out to unlock the secrets of happiness. Brother Cedric was a man of few words, his appearance humble, and his demeanor gentle. He was known for his deep understanding of life and the art of finding joy in simplicity. One brisk autumn afternoon, a young traveler named Elias arrived at the monastery. Eager to change his life, Elias longed to learn the secret to everlasting happiness. Elias was led to the tranquil garden where Brother Cedric was tending to the roses. "Master Cedric, I have journeyed many miles to seek your wisdom," Elias pleaded. "What is the secret to true happiness?" Brother Cedric paused, wiped the dirt from his hands, and motioned for Elias to sit beside him. "Happiness, my dear boy," he began, looking thoughtfully at the vibrant blooms, "is much like these roses. It requires care, patience, and the ability to weather storms." Elias listened attentively as Brother Cedric continued. "Firstly, to cultivate happiness, you must learn to be content with yourself. Comparison with others is the thief of joy. Each life is unique, like each flower in this garden is beautiful in its own way. Secondly, Brother Cedric said, practice gratitude. In a serene monastery nestled at the foot of mist-covered mountains, there lived an old monk named Tenzin. Renowned for his wisdom, he carried an aura of tranquility that attracted visitors from distant lands seeking the secret to happiness. One autumn morning, a young scholar named Arjun arrived, eager to gain insight. Having studied numerous texts, Arjun was convinced that a profound secret lay hidden and unattainable by ordinary means. He walked up to Tenzin as the monk sat under a towering cherry blossom tree, peacefully sipping tea. "Master Tenzin," Arjun said, "I have traveled far, seeking the secret to happiness that you possess. Can you share it with me?" With a gentle smile, Tenzin motioned Arjun to sit. "Tell me, young scholar, what do you believe happiness is?" he asked. Arjun hesitated but replied, "Happiness must be the culmination of perfect knowledge and the absence of suffering." Tenzin nodded, seemingly in agreement. "Well said, yet not entirely so," he mused. "Every day at this monastery, I partake in chores, meditate with the dawn, and share meals with my fellow monks. Tell me, young scholar, why do you think I do these simple things when I could seek the profound and the extraordinary?" Arjun pondered the question, but remained silent. "It's because happiness resides in the ordinary," Tenzin explained. "While you seek it in elusive concepts, you might overlook the present. It is not hidden in grand schemes, but found in tending a garden, in the kindness of a shared meal, in the serenity of a morning breeze." The scholar sat quietly, reflecting on Tenzin's words. "Are you saying that happiness is simply here, available in the everyday moments we often ignore?" Tenzin nodded. "Indeed, Arjun. Many believe the secret to happiness is complex. Yet it is simply being fully present in life's moments, accepting them without judgment and with gratitude." Under the cherry blossom tree, Arjun felt a warmth spreading within, a lightness as if a burden lifted. He realized then that while he came expecting an extraordinary revelation, what he received was a gentle reminder to embrace the ordinary joys of life. For in them lay the secret he so desperately sought. And with that lesson, he rose, thanking Tenzin, ready to experience the world anew. In the serene village of Skyward, nestled at the foot of a towering mountain, lived a wise old monk named Tashi. With eyes that seemed to hold centuries of stories, Tashi was renowned for his tranquil demeanor and perpetual smile. People from far and wide came seeking his wisdom, hoping to discover the secret path to happiness. One sunny morning, a travel-weary young man named Covey arrived at the monastery gates, desperate for guidance. "Oh, wise monk," he pleaded, "I have sought happiness in wealth, in friends, and in endless pursuits, but it always eludes me. Please show me the way to true happiness." Tashi welcomed Covey warmly and asked him to join him for a walk in the monastery garden. As they strolled among the blossoming flowers and the gentle hum of bees, Tashi spoke. "Happiness is not found where many seek it. It dwells not in riches or in possessions, but in the realms of the unseen." Curious, Covey probed further. "If it is not in what we can see or touch, then where should I search?" With a gentle nod, Tashi led Covey to a quiet stream. They sat by the water's edge, and Tashi asked, "Tell me, what do you see here?" Covey gazed into the water, seeing his reflection ripple with the gentle current. "I see myself," he replied. "Yes," Tashi agreed, "but look deeper. The water flows, ever-changing and never the same. So it is with happiness. It flows from within, changing with our thoughts and actions." The monk then shared 3 simple secrets. First, he said, practice gratitude daily. When we are thankful, we embrace the abundance of life. Second, engage in giving without expecting anything in return, for generosity enriches both giver and receiver. Lastly, cultivate mindfulness. Be present, truly present, in every moment, for happiness resides in the now. Covey listened earnestly, feeling a sense of peace he hadn't known before. As they finished their walk, Tashi handed him a small bell. "Ring this bell each time you forget these lessons. It will remind you to return to the present moment." With a heart full of hope and clarity, Covey thanked the monk and left the village. He carried the bell faithfully, its gentle chime guiding him whenever he strayed from the secrets Tashi had shared. In time, Covey found a profound and lasting happiness, realizing it had been within him all along, waiting to be discovered. In a tranquil village nestled among towering mountains, there lived a monk named Tenzin. Respected for his wisdom and serenity, Tenzin often welcomed villagers seeking guidance and counsel. Despite his simple hermitage and austere lifestyle, it was well known that Tenzin exuded an aura of profound happiness that many of the villagers longed to understand. One day, a young man named Kai, restless and yearning for fulfillment, approached Tenzin with a question burning in his heart. "Master Tenzin," Kai implored, "you seem to possess a happiness that eludes many of us in the village, despite our wealth and possessions. Please share with me the secret to true happiness." Tenzin, with a gentle smile, gestured for Kai to follow him on a walk through the forest paths near his hermitage. As they strolled, the monk picked up a smooth pebble and handed it to Kai. "Hold this pebble tightly throughout our walk, and I shall reveal the path to happiness once we reach the hilltop," Tenzin instructed. Kai clutched the pebble as they walked. With each step, he became increasingly aware of its weight and texture. After an arduous climb, they finally reached the hill's summit, which overlooked the breathtaking beauty of the landscape below. "Place the pebble on the ground now," Tenzin instructed. Kai let the pebble tumble from his palm and felt immediate relief as the pressure disappeared from his hand. "The pebble represents your burdens," Tenzin explained. "We often carry unnecessary loads in our hearts, dwelling on past regrets, future anxieties, and desires for material things. Happiness is not found in what we possess, nor is it achieved through the relentless pursuit of fleeting pleasures. It is a state of being that comes from letting go of unnecessary burdens and embracing the beauty of the present moment." Kai stood silently, absorbing Tenzin's words as he gazed out over the tranquil expanse. The realization struck him with the clarity of sunlight piercing the morning mist. Gratitude filled his heart as he bowed to the wise monk, ready to return to his life with newfound insight. From that day forward, young Kai lived each moment with awareness and appreciation, discovering happiness not in possessing, but in simply being.